Hello. When I first started working on building my business online, even though I've had my business offline for 30 years or so, I wanted to provide resources that would help people who were gracious enough to join my list to help them move forward, whether a business owner or if not a business owner, to help them continue to grow and prosper. So I started thinking about this being the time of the year when we start thinking about what are our goals, what do we want to achieve in the coming year. And I thought, just a simple reminder would be good enough or sufficient. And then I started realizing that just a reminder isn't enough because people have all these, anxious feelings about setting goals and whatever. So I decided that to really provide a resource, I would provide you with a series of tips. So I've got 3 or 4 tips that'll be coming out in the next week or so to just help you move into a strategic thinking mode. And so today's tip, the tip for today is define growth. But before we go on, I'd like to just spend a few minutes talking about what growth really is. So in the real world, growth is often perceived as success. And in most cases, that's true, but it's not always true. And what I'd like you to do is think about growth as a means to an end. What is the end result you want to achieve by growing? And in most cases, in the real world, the common denominator across businesses and even nonprofit organizations is growth. So growth is a common denominator. But I really want you to think about defining growth on your own terms. What does growth really mean to you? Because my goal is to have you grow and thrive. Grow your organization, grow your business, grow your personal life, and still be effective in your whole role in life. So it's not grow or thrive. It is grow and thrive. So now let's just take a few moments to take a look at all of the different ways that you could grow an organization, to grow your business. So here's one way, is you can grow by expansion, expanding into new geographic regions, expanding into remote office type situations, or hiring more employees. So expansion is one way that you can grow. Or another way that you can grow is by offering marketable new ideas or new products or services. Or another way that you can grow is by increasing your sales and increasing your revenue. Now that implies that you're managing your expenses. If you're increasing your revenue and increasing your sales, you still need to be managing your expenses. So you could take this a step farther and say, okay, I'm going to grow by increasing my profit, because that looks at the whole ball of wax. Or, now this is a rather unique idea, you could define growth as having more personal time. More time with your spouse or your partner, time with your family, time with friends, time to pursue the hobbies that you've wanted to pursue. And now that we have the huge asset of the internet and online training, online business, there are ways to actually make this happen. And one of those ways is by developing systems, automation. And I don't want to get into that right now, but that's something for you to think of strategically as you think about the coming year. And so growth could also be defined as continuing to expand your entrepreneurial mindset, making time for reading things that stimulate your entrepreneurial mind, participating in organizations that are focused on entrepreneurism. So the tip for today is define growth on your own terms. And think about that as you start thinking about moving into the coming year. Setting goals. How would you define growth so that you can actually achieve what it is you want to achieve? Growth as a means to an end. So thanks for joining me. Again, I'm Judy Whalen, and I appreciate you making time to be here with me. Best wishes, and I hope to see you when I have the next tip ready for you. Take care.